want stew and ale. Leave your axe at the door. good adventures.
So, we'll do it real fast. We don't even need a recap. Next time we'll do a recap, whenever that will be. But we can just do a real quick obstacle course with Sheila.
Uh-oh. Okay.
You are our final contestant.
Ooh, really? Okay. I thought there was a couple of them.
So,
Delta
yeah,
went.
You're
Or
going.
not Delta.
It's not even.
Asha.
That's just me.
Asha went last week. Just a
Oh.
private session.
Oh, okay.
I'm Nana Yaga in the crowd.
Next up, the bombastic, babelicious, funny bite of the Harpers, Jupi of Ula, Sheila of Tits, Moto of the Band of Blades, and Lenny of Eldath.
Boy.
Alright, Sheila, roll 5d20.
5d20. Whoops.
Okay. Alright, so the 5 of you are teleported to the first room, and in this room, you see it is completely empty except for the 5 of you. The far door on the opposite side, and directly in front of you, there is a key that is about 3 feet in length. You look down, it looks like it's made out of metal, a very heavy metal, like cast iron. And the 5 of you kind of like look at each other, wondering what's going on. This doesn't seem to be anything like has been in the previous runs. What would you like to do?
Where is this key again?
Directly in front of your feet.
So is there just one key?
There are 5 keys, one in front of each of you.
So each of us has a key in front of me. I will reach down and pick up the key
Okay.
that is in front of me.
You attempt to pick it up, but it is extremely heavy.
So,
You can cast a spell to make it easier for you. You can roll athletics to try and
I'm
brute
I'm
force
gonna
it.
cast levitate on it and then catch it as it goes up, so that it doesn't go above my head.
We were just talking about that.
I actually was. It can go up to 20 feet, but it doesn't say it has to go 20 feet. So I'm gonna just, as it moved, I'm just gonna have my hands on it and cast levitate on it.
Okay, yeah. You cast the spell and it starts to float up. Before it goes too far, you manage to hold it in place.
And I'm gonna push it, move carefully across the arena while pushing this key in front of me.
Okay, very good. So you start to move it. You see that Lenny, a dwarf, is attempting to brute force it. He's dragging it along the floor towards the door. You see Funny Bite kind of look at it as if like she's a fairy, but her wings don't really help in this situation. It's too heavy to lift. So she will attempt to try to brute force it, but is failing pretty bad. Jupy looks to be water genasi, and she is attempting to use water to push it down towards the door. And Moto is the artificer that you met before. She is using her robot to pick it up. It's still heavy for it, so it goes slow and slowly make its way across. You get to the opposite door first, and once you get there and touch the door, you are teleported to the next room. The next room, as you appear, is the zombie room. There are a dozen zombies in this room. As soon as you enter, they all turn towards you and slowly shamble in your direction. What would you like to do?
Cast fly on myself
Okay.
and fly over their heads towards the door.
Right. You just instantly go up and go across, getting to the other side. Behind you, you hear pop into existence Moto, with her insect-like robot. But before you just make a notion of who's behind you, you go and open the door.
Great.
Next is you get to the next room, and on the floor there are multiple panels. Each panel is 5 foot square, and on each panel is a different room.
There's a different what on each panel?
Rune.
A rune. So they're cubes. They're just cube-looking things. Or no,
There's
you mean it's just a
two-dimensional, so
flat panel,
squares.
two-dimensional
Yes.
flat panel, and each one has a rune. Can you describe the runes to me?
So
How many panels?
it's a 20 square foot room, so that's oh wait. Wow, I can't do math. 20 square foot room, 5 foot square panels. So that would be 4 by 4, so 16. Am I right?
Okay. 16 panels.
Um,
And each one has a different rune on it, you say. Can I
if you,
walk past these things?
I'll have you roll Arcana.
Okay.
Okay. As you're looking around, you focus and are able to tell that there are duplicates around. So not each one is unique. So you look around, even though there's quite a few there, you notice that scattered around the room there are duplicate panels and rooms that are
More than two? Is there? Do I ever see there's three alike or at all, or
yes, you do.
there are more than two sometimes? Oh, okay. And there's duplicates. I'm gonna. If I walk up and touch a rune, what happens? Just touch the wall.
If do you okay, so you walk up, touch a rune on the ground, you are then teleported to another spot with the same rune on it.
Ah. Okay. So I don't, but I can't see the door from there.
You can
I
see the door.
Okay. My fly
and-
spell's probably still active, actually.
The spot where the door is, there's a panel underneath that has rune as well.
I'm going to look at the rune under the door and try to find a similar one close to me and touch it or go to it.
Okay. You can roll investigation or arcana.
Do investigation. I think I'm better at that. Yes. Far better.
Okay. So you're looking around, it's taking you a little bit of time. You notice that Moto and Jupi have made it to this room. They get teleported in, and they're looking around trying to figure out what's this puzzle in here. But after a little bit of time, you do manage to figure out if you jump on this rune, you'll get to here, which will get to here and here. You attempt to fly over the runes, but when you move over a rune, no matter if you're touching it or if you're directly above it, floating, you'll get teleported to that spot.
Ah. So I figured that one out. Okay. So do I get myself to the door by
I'll
using
have
that
you
logic?
make an either Arcana or Investigation roll once more. Okay. Pretty quickly, you manage to get past. Moto is on your tail. She is just about to get to the door when you get there first. This next room, you are teleported to another 20 by 20 room, and but you are underwater. far across from you, you see the door, and in front of you, directly in front of you, you find that there is a glass panel that is preventing you from moving forward.
A glass panel all the way across.
It looks like it is, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna cast. What do I have? Dimension Door. I can teleport myself from current location to any other spot within range. The range is 500 feet. If I can see the place, I can teleport myself.
Okay, that's totally fine. You teleport directly in front of the door, and you touch it, escaping out of the water room. Next, you show up into a room, completely empty. There, instead of one door, there are 4 doors, each labeled with a Roman numeral, descending or ascending from 1 to 4. Across your, what would you like?
Okay, across from me there are 4 doors with Roman numerals, from 1 through 4 only.
Numbers 1 through 4, yes.
I just have to. Uh, 1 through 4. I can't. There's no logical way to tell. And This is my 5th room. I've been through 4 rooms. This is my 5th room. It's only 4 doors, and there's nothing else in the room. I'm gonna walk across to the doors.
I'll have you roll
across to the doors.
investigation.
Okay. That's.
Yeah, you look around the room. You see the 4 doors, 1 through 4. And you see the door you came from, but there's nothing else in the room.
Okay. Nothing else in the room but the door I came from and the 4 doors. And I'm going to assume that the 4 doors hit me to one of the 4 rooms I've already been in. If I turn around and can I touch the door I just came in?
Is that what you'd like to do?
Well, Roman numerals 1 through 4, I have nothing to attach those to other than the 4 rooms I've already been in. There's no logical thing I can assign for that. So if my investigation roll of 22 did not come up with anything else, yeah, I'm thinking I go back in the door I just came out of.
Well, that investigation isn't with advantage, so it's only 13.
Oh, well, I have an 8. The 8 isn't advantage. I have 8 in investigation. I have a skill.
You rolled a 5, and then the plus 8 would make it 13.
Oh, when I see the 8 there, that's weird, because when I roll Arcana, it added 3. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. So the 13 was with the 8. All right, never mind. I've been looking at those numbers wrong.
Okay, that's fine.
I wish I could undo the advantage thing. How do I do that?
Don't worry about it. I got it in my head.
Okay, I'd like to fix that. I really can't figure any other way other than just randomly picking the 4 doors. I mean, then I'm going to go back and forth a bunch of times. So I'm just going to go back through the door I just came in and see where that gets me. It might take me back underwater. We'll see.
Okay. So you approach the door you just came in, and as you do, Jupi, the water genasi, shows up and looks at you walking back, kind of looks at you weird, and Moto appears right behind her, and you just keep going, and you touch the door you came in, and you are teleported to a 6th room. There are 2 levers on the 3 other walls. There is a rotting fleshy face. There is a rune. There is a key. There is a metal ingot, and there are 4, like the Windows logo, where it's 4 panels in the shape of a window. Oh, and a water droplet as well.
Okay. I touched the door with the ingot.
Okay.
The metal ingot.
You are teleported to another room. This room in front of you has a very heavy key on the floor.
Oh man! So the key wasn't the key. The room with the key wasn't this room.
If you
Crying out.
recall, the room with the key was the one that Loki had with the key on the pole. You remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. I
Okay.
just don't remember anyway. I had it anyway. Never mind. Frick. So I got to go. I've already lost, so it doesn't matter. Fine.
That's not true.
I saunter across. The room. What key? I've got the key in front of me now. Okay. This time I'll spend a spell slot to use levitate and push the key across the door.
Okay. So you get there, and as you teleport into the next room, the zombie room, you find yourself in the same room as Lenny and Funny Bite. Very.
Doesn't matter. I hit myself with fly and get across the same way again.
Okay. So you go
Isn't it
forward.
spell slot? Huh?
You
Okay.
get to the panel room.
Mm-hmm.
You look around. It seems like the panels have changed. You can make another investigation or Arcana check.
We'll see how I do.
Okay. You quickly figure out the correct order once again, and you teleport around the room, touch the door, and are in the water room once more.
And I can use the I'm in the wrong spot, sorry. I'll use the same spell again to teleport. I can do it one more time. Hopefully I won't need it again. Dimension door again.
Okay.
That's the last time I can use that spell.
You are teleported to the room with the 4 doors.
And do the doors still have 1 to 4 on them?
They do. It's the same
Okay.
same room as.
So I'm going to turn around and go through the door I came in,
Okay.
like I did before.
You got the 6 levers around you.
Why did I wrote down 2 levers when you first. Anyway, so there's 6 levers, not 2. Okay. And there's a
All right.
rotting face. There's
So-
a rune. There's a key. There's an ingot. And there's a pattern of 4 windows.
And runes and a drop of water.
And water drop. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait a minute.
Rotting face. Yeah. There's rotting face. There's runes. There's a key. There's an ingot. Window 4 patterns and water drop. And I picked the ingot, and I should have picked the key,
Oh.
evidently.
Okay. So
that's
do you
mine.
grab the
Hang on.
key?
Hang on. I got it. I'm sorry. I'll call him back. Okay, sorry. What?
You go for the key lever.
That okay? I went with Ingo Font. The other ones seem to match, so I'm going to go with key.
Okay, you pull the key lever and you are teleported outside. You see that Moto and Jupi are there already.
Yeah.
Cheers from the
Yeah.
crowd. You have gotten third place.
Yeah.
It takes them a little longer. Funny Bite and Lenny finally show up. Funny Bite got in fourth place. She seems very disappointed. Very poor outcome for the Harpers. Lenny just seems happy to be there. He and his partner Olase kind of like are just happy to be around. But you, Sheila, have gotten third place out of all these. And after some cheers and celebration, you are teleported back into the room that other people are waiting. And this is the final round of contestants for the obstacle course, and the announcer speaks up to one more.
Ka-chow! Who else here is tired? Woohoo! Being big takes it out of me, but I gotta do it for you perfect people. We will take a few hours break to tally up the scores and set up the labyrinth. The top 4 champions will be notified and escorted to the arena just before the event. The rest will watch in anguish as they see their fellow challengers fight for first. But until then, who wants a drink? Ha ha!
Okay, so the crowd cheers in celebration for another event finished, and everyone in the waiting area is escorted out. The labyrinth will take some time to set up. The crowd will head out of the arena. It'll be a few hours until you are all able to come back into the arena. The top 4 will be the only ones who will be able to go into the champions waiting area. The rest of you will go to the public. You go into the merchant's entrance and go into the stands as one of the spectators. So I will tally up the scores, let you know, and we will have that happen whenever the next session will take place.